Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Feels like forever and it's only been 2 weeks. Sorry I missed last week. Good morning, Bobby. How are you? Good morning, Michael. Hi, Johnny. Hi, everybody. Feels good to be back. Good morning, Barb. Hi, Jackie. Good morning, Anita. So, I'm ready to paint. I had a crazy week last week. I had a death in the family and a wedding all in the same week, and it was crazy. But back in the studio and readjusting to life. Oh, wait, take this camera off of me. So I did a little thing on Instagram yesterday and asked which image you wanted me to paint, which is always a good idea to do that. Of course, then I have the challenge of finding the image the next day that you chose, because I just randomly find them on my phone. But this was the one that got the most votes. And actually, I was surprised the second most votes were the radishes. So maybe I'll paint that next week. All I have to do is remember that. So I have my paints out here to mix. And, how did I do this last time? Can you see this? You guys still there? It said it was paused. I think that should work. Happy Wednesday, Allie. Hi, Irma. So I'm going to mix up a few colors, so I won't be able to see your comments till I put the phone back in the other holder. But also, I can't quite decide how I want to do the background of this, but we'll get to that in a minute. I might just play around with something new and different. But really, this is all greens, grays, whites, and there's a little yellow in it. So I just put some random colors out here. I have been really busy getting ready for my next things that are coming up, which I was getting ready for my son and my daughter-in-law. That's fun to say that. I've never had one of those before. I was getting ready for their wedding. It felt like for so long that now that it's over, I have to focus on my next upcoming things, which are, I'm going to have my work I'm going to be in Coconut Grove in Florida in like 2 weeks, which is crazy. So I'm trying to get everything ready for that. That always overwhelms me a little bit, getting ready for shows. And I've never done a show that far away. Actually, I've never driven to Florida in my life or anywhere that far. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be an adventure. And I'll also have my work at a place called Willow Valley. It's a retirement community that's right near where I live. So I need to have enough work to be in both places at the same time. And then when I get back, I have my workshop at Square Pear Gallery in Kennett Square. And then shortly after that, I have to have work ready for a show. It's called Yellow Springs Art Show. It's like a fundraiser in the most gorgeous area near Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. So I feel like that's a lot. And then right on the tails of that, I have to be ready for France. I have that coming up. So very exciting. Oh, and I do have, can't read notes and I'm working on mixing colors. There are a couple new spots that opened up for the France workshop. A couple spaces were added, which is very exciting. So if you it's not too late. If you were thinking about joining me in France, it is going to be magical. I'm thinking about grays. I kind of want to mix my own grays. Oh, that's a fun color, isn't it? When you mix your own grays, whoa, that was a little too much in there. I don't know. I like it though because of it being the complement, but maybe I need to put a little more brown in there. When you're painting something, you don't have to match the colors exactly. You can do whatever you want. Put a little blue in there. Oh, isn't that fun? And that's not in the palette at all, but sometimes I also mix up colors and love them and use them anyway. Let's make that darker. That was a little too crazy. Oh, that's nice though. I just added some brown into that. Really been loving browns. It's kind of a nice gray. I'll lighten it. So I hope everybody's doing well. I missed you guys last week. It was very last minute that I decided not to go live. I just had too much on my plate and I was feeling overwhelmed, and I think I decided like minutes before it was time to go live, so that's why I didn't let you know. Sometimes life gets crazy. And I hope I'm in this. Make sure you can see what I was doing. Oh, that's nice. Make that even lighter. More white. Isn't that a pretty palette? So today I need to run around. I need to take artwork to Square Pear Gallery in Kennett Square, and I need to take art to Red Raven in downtown Lancaster. And I have some paintings I need to ship, so I'll be busy doing all that. I don't know. I think that's good. I'm just gonna put this down. Yeah, I think we're okay. So I'm gonna pull this out of here. Good morning, Ellen. How are you? Oh. All right, let me adjust this a little bit. So yeah, I've been busy painting. I feel like because I'm gonna have my work in several places, I feel like I need more paintings, which is the best thing, but somehow the part of painting is the thing that I have the least amount of time to do. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Okay. Oh, and I've been making these cute little hearts for Valentine's Day too, and I just had so much fun doing them and of course painting them is always the very fun part, but the hard part is photographing them, uploading them to my website. So I'm gonna they'll be available on Monday. I'm gonna load them up. I mean, I think I have them kind of ready, but I have to think about it a little bit. Good morning, Emily. How are you? All right, so I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in the background of this, so I might do kind of what's it called when a color shifts from one color to another? I can't think of it. Not a transition. But I wanted my manganese blue hue that I can't find right now. Here it is. What is that called? A gradation. I'm going to do a gradation of brown to blue and see how that looks. That was just decided that a second ago. But I'm going to have to see how it goes. All right. I feel far away from my easel for some reason. Ombre. And ombre, I love that word. Yes, I'm going to ombre. That is such a fun word. That's what the kids used to call when their hair had all the colors, right? Emily might have ombre'd her hair at one time. Right, Emily? Okay. Well, isn't that a mess? Okay, so I'm going to pull out where things are, and it's like I can hardly even see my background there. I like the ombre. It's pretty, isn't it? It's cool. It's very different. I never start like with colors like this. Browns. Oh, balayage. No, I wasn't allowed. Yes, Emily, you weren't allowed to. And now aren't you glad? Or aren't you glad? You weren't allowed to dye your hair. Balayage. I remember that word. Using up lots of little pieces of this. This should be up higher here, I think. Okay. Good morning, Emerson. Keep wanting to do a painting that's just pink and brown. I've been itching to do that. That might have to happen soon. I don't know why. You ever dream about colors? I often do. I think that's good. I think that's a fun little random start for a painting. I'm going to use my pigment sticks. I like the way it looks. So I need to remember the red in there because that's the complement that's kind of just tucked in a little bit. I cannot wait for peony season. I feel like I don't have any flowers to paint. Thanks, Jackie. Jackie said, love the way it looks. Me too. It's very random and whimsical, isn't it? Yeah, I was just thinking I've got to order supplies now for my square pear workshop. I feel like I don't have enough supplies for that. I love ordering supplies. Hermes says, I fall asleep thinking about color combinations. You know, I had a terrible time sleeping last night, and maybe that's what I need to think of. You know, like you listen to meditations and they tell you to count backwards and do all these things. And I was trying it, but I think thinking of color combinations might be much more calming. I love that idea. Because I'm certainly not a number person. It's kind of an odd thing for me to even think about numbers trying to fall asleep. I so wish I lived next door to you and could be here. I wish, Jackie, too. I wish you were my next door neighbor. Any pictures of the wedding flowers? Well, sadly, not enough pictures. I took a few, but it was so busy. And even I got to be part of the making of the bouquets. Danica's mom's very good friend came and she is like a florist and knows a lot about flowers. So I did learn things from her. I think my favorite part was putting the ribbons on the bouquets. That was really fun. But I didn't get a lot. The light wasn't great. It was in the evening. I think about what I want to paint. But yeah, Terry, I could, but I think that gets me wanting to get up and go when I think about what I want to paint. I think that's too active for me to think about to try and sleep. I think that's good. That looks like fun, right? Whimsical. Jackie said the wedding looked beautiful. It was gorgeous. And I can't wait to see all the photos. I have a few, whoops, I forgot to put this away. Whoops, I have a few, the sneak peek ones, but I don't think she got the other ones. And now they went on their honeymoon. They were in Canada. Yes, Jackie, it's a flat panel. Jackie likes the flat ones. Don't you? Okay. Where to begin? I need a little bit more of this red in here. I don't know why I didn't get a lot of good pictures, because they had a whole room. We did it at Emily's house in her like dining room, and did all the bouquets and the centerpieces, and it was really fun. But I was thinking about things other than, I did take some photos. I should look back at them. I try counting backwards, but I never get far because I think of something else. Yeah, that's the way it works. I can't keep my brain on that, right? Last night I tried to stay awake to listen to something. I fell asleep immediately. Oh, maybe that's what I need to do. Try and engage my mind. I'll fall asleep. Tina said you and your family looked beautiful too. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to see all the photos. Oh, I need a little bit more Indian yellow. I'm putting that out. Just a little touch of that. I want those little pops in there. And the venue was gorgeous. It was at a place called Penryn Estates in Bensalem. It was stunning. It was right on the river. And of course, as apropos for them, they only looked at one venue, booked it, and that was that. They didn't even look at a second venue. But it was lovely. So what's new with everybody? Where are you watching from? It's the dark. Still kind of mapping out where things are. Whoops, I didn't mean to get that on there. Okay. Pittsburgh, Asbury Park, New Jersey. I was just there not too long ago. Shelley's recovering from a knee replacement in Virginia. I hope that goes quickly for you. Emily in Bucks County, watching from Cape Town. Wow, that's far. Florida. Finally, it's warm. Last week it was freezing and dark. Yeah, it's Queens. Allie's in Queens. It is finally a little nicer here, too. I'm sure it's not, it's certainly not the end of winter yet, but it was so cold here for a while. Ugh. Rome, Georgia. Jackie's in Sanibel. Lucky you. Oh, have fun. It's warm and sunny there. That's right. You were going to be there around when I go to my show in wherever I'm going. Gosh. And I feel like I'm out of practice here. I can't think, talk, and paint at the same time. Coconut Grove. This little bend is right about there. South Carolina. I need a sip of my coffee. A little bit more darkest of greens right in here. Oops, I didn't have enough on my brush. Yeah, so if you're still thinking you might want to join us in France, and there's like one or two new spots, because They're making a new space at the venue, and a little bit of it's open. It's just exciting. I can't wait to see it. Sherry's in her car. Are you doing work? I hope you're doing something fun, Sherry. Art related. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drive down to Square Pear today. That's fun. I love that drive through southern Lancaster County. It's fun. That's right, Michael. There are new spaces nearby. Jackie said, I love how you cut off the bottom of the glass and parts of the flowers. That's so tricky for me. Yeah, I played around with it because actually there was more in the image when I started it. But I don't know. I like it. I like my compositions to be a little less traditional. Sometimes I do them like just traditional, like what's really there, but I don't have as much fun with it. I don't feel as excited about it, I guess. I think that's kind of from my graphic design background and what I've done for my whole life. But Michael, I think it's right nearby or where they lived, and they bought a property, and he's renovating it to host the workshops there, and part of it is open now. So he had space that he said if anyone else wants to come, they could come. So I'm excited to see that. Oh, what did I miss about here? What are my sons? Oh, Memphis. Where's everyone saying who lived where? I don't know. Well, good morning. I don't know. I can't look back there because I missed something. I'm going off task. So easily done. I was writing a blog post about the wedding and coming back to real life again after all that craziness, and I feel like I already got a lot done today. Love that. Oh, sorry, I didn't keep it going. Oh, Rome, Georgia. Is that where you lived before? That's neat. You've lived lots of places, Ellen, huh? I've just lived in my little East Petersburg, Pennsylvania forever. The only time I didn't live here was when I was in college. This vase is so tiny. It's actually like a sidecar for a cocktail. It's that little. It's probably only 4 inches tall. I love tiny vases. I like tiny things. Now this might be a little dry here because I wiped a lot of that off. So I wanted to not have a lot of color behind that part. It's fun. I think of it like I'm carving out the painting. It's like sometimes it surprises me how it all comes together in the end. I should just order myself some peonies. I need them. It's a need, not a want, to have something new to paint. Right? I shouldn't feel guilty about buying myself flowers because I paint them anyway. I think I need to soften that just a little bit. I like to leave it a little wonky like that. It just makes it feel more whimsical if it's not exactly kind of what you see. Work on this a little bit. This is like the main focal point right here. Flowers are a business expense and necessary. You are right, Ellen. Yes, they are. It's an investment, an important investment. I need to think about it that way. I love them so much. I think of it only as a treat. All right, let's do this one. It's like a little yellow in there. You can never buy yourself enough flowers. I love that motto. You are so right. No such thing. Oops, I was knocking the phone with my glasses. Yellow's getting mixed in there a little bit, but that's all right. Oh, this should be a little lower. Now I feel like I dance around the painting and pull up, make sure like little bits of it start coming together. The colors are neat. I do like starting with that. Foliage. I forgot about that word. That's not what it's called, though. I know that's your hair. And that's when it goes from one color to another at the ends, right? That's not still in style, is it? I don't think so. Or is it? How would I know? Okay. It's pretty fun, isn't it? I need a sip of coffee. I ran out of things to talk about. What's new with everybody? New and fun. Let me sip of my coffee. What's everybody having today? Coffee, tea, Diet Coke? I have to slow this down a little bit so that I don't do too much, get it too tight. Marcia says, I love your brushwork. Thank you. Allie took some time in January to declutter. That is brilliant. I need to do that. I definitely need to do that. I'm about to get out all my stuff for art shows again. I don't know that decluttering is in my future. That clutters everything for me. Half cafe with coconut milk. Ellen, you always have something different, don't you? I love that. I might stop when I go to Square Pear. There's a really cute little coffee shop in Kennett Square that I love. Tallulah's, it's called. I'll probably have to stop at Tallulah's for a little treat today. I have nothing to make for dinner. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. I haven't felt like doing anything like that lately. My son is getting married the end of March. We were so excited. Oh, Tina, that is exciting. I know how exciting that is. Is he getting married in New Jersey? That's fun. March, that'll be here very soon. I'm going to cover a little bit. This is a little too crazy in here. She's talking about me using a medium in the initial transparent layer and doesn't use it. Yeah, so these are just those colors I mixed. I just used a little bit of liquid, which I need to close my jar. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, the gardens at Applecross. No, I never heard of that. That's fun. And when did you say it is? In March. Right? Yeah, even if it's cold, like the photographer took such pretty pictures out in the freezing cold. They were just gorgeous. I just videotaped him taking the photos. That was fun. Coming together. Oh, the wedding is at Dorothy's in Drexel Hill. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that was good. I like that little. Ooh, that was nice. Isn't it fun to see it come together? I always say sometimes it surprises me too when it all happens. And it's partly practice and it's partly letting spontaneity happen and not fighting it, like just letting it naturally happen. Sometimes I think that's the hardest part. Looking where there's this very nice little thing right there. My daughter's getting married this summer, and we've been making crepe papers. I know that. Oh, Susie, that's so fun. I would love that. Are you making, like, what kind are you making poppies? I love them when they're made like crepe paper. I just saw some of those online and it made me want to make some. Your painting is looking beautiful. Love the way it's coming together. It's fun to watch. Thank you, Tina. Yeah, do you feel like this is too yellow over here, or do you like how that looks? I kind of like it. I still have to work on the bud a little bit. I have to get my lightest lights up there. That was a nice stroke right there. And these could use a little love down here, I think. You like the yellow, yeah. I think I do too. This could use just a little gray in here to divide. Whoops. Oh, that's okay. That worked okay. That little stroke that I didn't mean to make, I think was good. I need some lights in here. Because this is actually light up in here. Round white ball vases as centerpieces with lots of candles and glass. Oh, that's fun. We had a couple of those white round ones, our clear round ones. They're cool looking. Okay, okay, what else do you see? I know I need to work in here. I'm just making sure I don't need anything else. I think I need a little pure white. I feel like it needs whitest of whites. But maybe I need to do my butt a little bit first. I feel that calling me. Need just that little bit of something in here to make this be the star of the show. And what can make that happen could be anything from your hardest edges or complementary colors next to each other, which I kind of have a little bit of both of that going on. Ooh, nice. Okay, and then there's this teeniest little bit of something peeking in there. I love these little pops of color in here, just those little things showing through. This I could, yeah, yep. All right, and now I need some whitest whites. Okay. Like I feel out of practice painting with you watching me. It's funny. I only took 1 week off. Hello. Oh, I'm fussing with a little bit too much, so I'm going to stop that and just do a couple more whitest whites. Might be finished. Yeah, that's what it needed. Holding my breath. I'm sorry I'm not talking. Oh, I need a little green in there too. She's beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Love giving paintings pronouns. That's what that is, right? The she's beautiful. Oh, this. I need that little sexy little thing there. After 5 years of watching, it still amazes me how magically you bring it all together. Ellen, it amazes me too. I'm always surprised when it all comes together. I don't think it has a lot to do with me. I think it's just intuition and trusting the process. It's the biggest part of making it happen. Oh, I wanted the little, where else was that little green that was such a fun little spot that I didn't want to miss? Oh, this one. Do you see anything else I'm missing? Anything that's drawing your eye that shouldn't? Nope, I think I'm done. I think if I start fussing with it, I'm going to go beyond that. Oh, wait, one more thing. I need a little bit. This needs to not be quite so dark. Yeah, that was a little too, only one color or something. I'm going to sign it. And I will show it to you. Oh, have fun. Pull this out gently. There's my reference. And then I'll show you close. Like, I love all that deliciousness of the colors and the brush strokes all mixed together. And you can still see some of that underneath color that I started with. And then there's my palette. I didn't add anything besides some pure white. I think that was it. I did mix some of those together a little bit, but that's all. So, thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. And if you'd like to be on my newsletter list, just send me a message and I'd be happy to add you. And this was very fun. And I will see you again next week. I will save this. It'll be up on my YouTube channel. So if you get a chance to go and give me a thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And thanks for coming. Bye, everybody. Have an amazing day. See you soon.